So guess what we got? A new Netflix audition. I got a new Netflix audition this week for a very big project. I wanted to do something different today in this video and give you guys the exact process, the steps that I go through, and walking you through all the way from the beginning, all the way to the end from this audition that I got for my representation. So some things that we're gonna cover in this video is how we prepare for our auditions, starting with the emails that we get, breaking down the script, the characters' wants, and the memorization, and then going and sending it off to the casting directors. We're gonna go through all that process today. And as an extra bonus point, so you don't have to just go and watch me go through this whole process, I'm going to show you how you can go and find some of these auditions for yourself and how you can go and take part in these auditions even if you have no representation at all. So without further ado, we're going to get into the video today. Alright, so here we are at the very first step of the auditioning process. I literally, no joke with you guys, just got this audition. I haven't seen the script yet, I've only seen the breakdown, so you guys are all literally seeing this at the same time as I am. So, this is a new Netflix project. For confidentiality purposes, I can't tell you the name of this project or what it's about or anything like that, simply just because I do not own the rights to this project. I just get the lucky opportunity to be able to go and audition for this project. But even though I'm bound to the laws of confidentiality, I can still show you guys the process that I go through, what are the steps that I take to help you guys out the most. So here's what I do. I have the breakdown in front of me. This was sent to me by my representation. So what I get to see here is I get to see who the character is, the character biography, I get to see the storyline, I get to see who's part of this project, I get to see the casting directors, the producers, I get to see all of this in the breakdown. Now why is that good for me? Well, it helps me that when I start going through the scene, if I'm having a hard time finding out the world that I'm in or how to play and navigate this world a little bit, what I can do is I can look at the people attached to this project and I can actually start to see, oh, do these people usually do more heavy comedy or light comedy? More drama, less drama? If I'm playing this character, which is supposed to be a superhero character, I have to find out for myself, how serious is this? Because there's a lot of different superhero shows and superhero movies out there. That will affect how I go and play this character, how I go and approach the character. Anyways, this is the very first step of the process that I go through. I get the breakdown, I look at it, I do all of this before I ever even set eyes on the scene. So now the next thing we're going to do is actually take a look at the scene. The next thing is, I'm actually going to go through now and look at this scene. I'm not going to go and read this scene out loud to you because I don't want to get into a lot of trouble, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and look at my scene and I'm going to read it over and over and over and over again so I get an understanding of the world and an understanding of the character. So let's just fast forward through this bit a little bit, okay? Okay, great. So now I've gone through, I understand the world that I'm in, I'm understanding the character a little bit more. The more and more I go through the text, even in the memorization process, the more that a character will even start to develop even more. The next thing that I'm going to go and do is, hang on, let me get a pen real quick. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to go and do, I'm going to go through now and find out what is their overall want, maybe in the entire show, maybe I'll be able to figure it out through this scene, but I'm really going to try and find out what does my character want right now, in the immediate moment. The other part of it is really just using my own actor brain, going through the text and finding out, okay, what could this character's overall want potentially be, and how will it give a more interesting and better performance. So, time to go through the next step and figure out what are my character's wants. Man, I wish I could tell you who this character was. This character, great writing. You're not always going to get this. There's a lot of depth to this character. This character has actually a huge backstory, and to actually know this character's wants is really, really amazing. This character is phenomenal. I wish I could say more. Who knows? Hopefully, fingers crossed that I will be able to say more in the next few months if this ends up being something that works out. You never know, though. You can only keep your fingers crossed and do the best you can with the work, but it's a great character. So now, the next thing. What is the next step that we go through? Well, now we can actually go into the memorization process because now I understand this character. I know who he is, I know his wants, I know everything that I need to know about this character. I can easily go and speak the lines of this character and mean every single thing that I am saying. If you guys have a hard time memorizing your lines and you guys need something to help you guys out, just go and check out this video here because here's what I like to do. I like to get my lines as memorized as possible or as much as I think they are and then go another step forward to make sure I really have the lines, because then everything I speak will be super easy and it'll just flow out. Also, I do have to get this monologue down and I don't really want to mess anything up. I'd like to be as close to word perfect as possible. So I am going to go and work more to have my memorization be extra strong on that monologue there. Again, this is just going to be something that takes a little bit of some time. So give me some time to do that and then we'll be back in this video here. All right, so an update. Some time has passed. We've gone through the day. I've worked on my memorization process. I just got back from a walk. Right now, you gotta have balance because your health is just as important for yourself. Leave in the comments down below what's something today that you've done that's been healthy for yourself. Anyways, in terms of the whole memorization process, it's been going pretty darn good. Super close to having everything almost perfect to the T. Before I go to sleep tonight, I'm gonna look at my lines a little bit more because in terms of memorization, if I look at my lines before I go to sleep and I wake up the next day, that will do me some good because I will be able to have those lines a little bit more down. Remember, when I think I have my lines down, I want to push forward a little bit more, even farther. So after tomorrow, when I wake up and I have all my lines still, I'm going to work on my memorization a little bit more, even past that. And then tomorrow, I'll go through and get my tape all recorded and then submit it off. So I'm going to go and finish up the rest of my night and do all of that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, welcome to day 2. Well, day 2 for me, this is all still the same day for all of you. Because it's a new day for me, tell me, how are you guys doing? How is your day? Leave it down in the comments below. I hope you guys are all doing great and amazing. And I hope you're enjoying the video so far. So today, what are we focusing on? It's gonna be the filming process of it. I woke up today, my lines, I had them all after I went to sleep and I woke up, boom, the lines were there. Try it out for yourselves. It actually really helps to work on your lines before you go to sleep and then when you wake up. The next thing for me, right before I go and film, is I have to find the outfit for the character. I've already figured it all out. I'm gonna take my little man bun out and have my hair down. This will be good for me because this will give them more of an essence of who this character is. So that's what I'm gonna go and do and help paint a better picture for the character. So without further ado, I'm gonna go through and get all of that finished up now. Hang on, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a reference clip for how this is gonna look. This is gonna be my backdrop. I already got the lights set up. Lights are super simple. Just put a light here, put a light there. Get a plain backdrop behind me, have the camera, and just shoot and record. Once we're all shot and done, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the end product for how it is and how it all looks. I can't give too much away where, hey, you guys are gonna know what the thing is all about and it's gonna make Netflix all mad at me, but I will give you just a little bit of a clip so you can see how it all looks without the audio, but you can get a general idea, the whole picture of it. Alright, so we went through all the steps to get all the way to here. There's nothing at all complicated about this process at all. I'll put a little bit of the footage on the screen here just so you guys can take a look at how it actually looks. It looks really good. I'm super happy with how it came out. Again, for this character, it felt like somebody that I could actually connect to. Anytime we're getting an audition, we want to find that connection with those characters. And with this one, I was really easily able to find it. And I was really happy with how it turned out. Now, how did I get it to turn out so well? A lot of it has to do with experience. I can't tell you how many callbacks I've had or producer sessions or getting to meet with Kenny Ortega or one of the last 2 people chosen for a movie with Johnny Depp's daughter. There's a certain confidence that actually comes with that. I've done so much training as an actor that being able to just go out and put good work is not really that hard because I've done all the work prior beforehand. I've done all the years of training and getting the coaching that I needed to improve in order to get to this point today. And it's all the prior work that I've done in the past leading all the way up to now that gives me the confidence to be able to go and have that Netflix audition, to be able to go and actually put out good work and to have my own system and have my process and knowing these are the steps I take, this is the process I go through, and anytime I get a new audition, I just repeat the process. There's not really that much thinking that has to get involved. Now I've done it for so long, it's just autopilot and I know what to do. Now, if you guys are wanting to go and be able to improve your craft and take it to the next level, then go ahead and take a look at our 10-hour acting masterclass or 2.0 version. It's our newly enhanced one. It'll be down in the description below and also in the comment section if you guys are interested in that. It only takes about 2 minutes or so to sign up, and if you know for yourself that acting is actually what you want to do and you're willing to put in the time and commit to it, then do consider the 10-hour acting masterclass or 2.0 version, again, down in the description below and also in the comment section. Alright, so now you've made it all the way through to this point in the video. As promised, I'm going to be giving you guys the blueprint and the steps for how you can do this now by yourself if you don't have any representation at all. With representation, they help submit you for projects, whether it be a manager or an agent. They can submit you for roles on Netflix or Disney Channel,